So is the Newton baby mattress safe? I've gotten that question so many times. The short answer is yeah, it's a lot safer than other baby mattresses, totally. But the longer answer is it's complicated. So firstly, the most recent study didn't go into details on any of the brands of mattresses that kids were sleeping on. However, there was a study from 2020 done by the Ecology Center that actually did test and compare many different types of crib mattresses, including the Newton mattress. So the Newton mattress is really different than other types of crib and baby mattresses. They don't use foam or springs, but instead they use this patented woven air fiber technology, right? So basically it's a plastic extruded sponge kind of, and it's really hard. Now Newton doesn't tell us exactly what it is. We do know by looking into the patent data and what other labs have tested and found that it's polyethylene, probably with a little bit of polylactic acid. What's good about that is that it's not foam. So any type of foam mattress is essentially a big gasoline-soaked pillow, which means that it's super, super flammable. Companies add a crap ton of synthetic flame retardants, all of which are harmful for children and adults to breathe in. Good news is that the Newton mattress does not have foam. The bad news is that it still has flame retardants. However, it is not a dense foam, meaning it's going to have way less flame retardants than basically any other type of petroleum-based mattress out there. Now, there are different types of flame retardants, and some are definitely worse than others. Most companies now will use phosphate-based flame retardants, okay? And those are a little bit concerning too. And in fact, they do mention that in the most recent study. They say concerns have arisen due to associations with higher incidences of childhood asthma, negative effects on cognitive function, and other outcomes associated with endocrine disruption. Now, Newton mattresses have phosphate-based flame retardants in them. Now, there's around 30 different types of phosphate flame retardants. We don't know which one Newton uses. We don't know if any of them are safe, if some are worse than others. There's just a lot of information that we don't know. We do know that merely just by the way that the Newton mattress is constructed, that it's going to be a lot safer than pretty much any other kids mattress out there. So that's the good news. It is Green Guard Gold certified. That's fabulous. And so we know that there's very little VOCs that are going to be coming out of the Newton mattress. If you're still concerned about any sort of flame retardants that are leaching out, my recommendation would be to get a really tight fitting mattress protector. Here's some ones that I suggest. These are going to reduce the amount of chemicals that are leaching out into potentially the air that your child might be breathing. If you can't buy a new mattress protector right now, totally fine. My recommendation would be to definitely layer up. You can put like 2 to 3 fitted sheets. That's just going to prevent the amount that comes out. I recommend for everybody to increase the amount of ventilation that you have in your child's bedroom, certainly just by even cracking the window, running a fan,